Okay, Shannon, let's get into this mess with Patti LuPone. Was throwing shade at Madonna because she did an episode of Hot Ones. I think it's called Hot Ones Duel. I haven't watched it. Wait, actually that's not true. I did watch the one that they did for when they were promoting Twisters, and they had oh my god, I forgot the damn actor's name. Um Glenn Powell, his cute self, was on there with his co-star. And they was doing an episode of Hot Ones. So now they're doing Hot Ones Duel, where it's like they ask each other questions and then they eat hot wings and stuff. So, Patti LuPone was asked about Madonna and apologizing, and she was like, I'm gonna eat a death wing before I apologize to her. So the Broadway icon joined Aubrey Plaza on a recent episode of Hot Ones Versus. Okay, it's called Versus, not Duel. That sounds more interesting anyway. Where she refused to apologize for incendiary comments she once leveled at the pop star. Plaza director LuPone to look into the camera and apologize to the pop icon for calling her a movie killer who can't act her way out of a paper bag on Watch What Happens Live or else eat a death wing, the show's spiciest offering. Want to guess what the legendary diva chose to do? Eat the wing down to the bone in a matter of seconds, stare straight into the camera, and then throw the wing at it. Now that is some shade. That's one thing I do love about people like Patti LuPone. She is bitchy and is unapologetic about it. Say, I've seen her on stage and I saw her in a movie and went, okay, the actress and singer told Plaza, there's just some things some people can't do. And you just gotta admit you can't do it. That's all. Or don't even try it. Everybody can't do everything. That seemed to be the end of LuPone's feelings on the matter, but actually she had one more right hook waiting. Like Kim fucking Kardashian. Can we go there? Or shall I eat another wing? This isn't the first time LuPone has criticized Kardashian's acting abilities. And this story is courtesy of Entertainment Weekly. But I'll say this. You want to know something? Say what you want about Patti LuPone, but I'm going to have to agree with her. To an extent. I will say this. When certain roles are tailor-made for Madonna, she excels. Like, she was good, or maybe what it is she's good as a co-star and not a star. Like, she can't lead a movie. Neither can Beyonce. Beyonce's another one who has a weakness. Acting is her weakness. Kim Kardashian, when people was up there talking about how she was on American Horror Story, whatever the name of that last one was, because I only watched maybe the 2 episodes and I was like, oh, I just can't. I can't. But then I'm glad I didn't watch it because the overall assessment of that season was it was terrible. And not just because of Kim Kardashian, but it's probably the similar tropes, which is the show starts out one way and then it doesn't know where it wants to go. It just goes all over the place. And then it ends up being a hot ass orange alert mess. But yeah, Madonna is good in certain things. I do think she was good in Dick Tracy because she was playing a femme fatale. She was pretty much, that wasn't a bad thing. She was playing a femme fatale. So that worked. I liked her in Dick Tracy. I also liked her in A League of Their Own, but she was playing like this harlot type of girl who was always hot in the pants and played female baseball. That was playing the character, a version of herself that she was always giving her music. So when you look at Madonna, it was like, yeah, when she excels, it's all based off of if you play to her strengths, which is the character, which would be like her pop music persona. When she will play that up, she excels. When she tries to do other things, like Body of Evidence and other movies, no, it's a job. But I will say, Body of Evidence is a guilty pleasure. Even though the movie is terrible, it's a guilty pleasure. Kind of like Sliver. Sliver's a bad movie too, but I thoroughly enjoy it for what it is. It's just 90s schlock at its best. Now, Madonna and LuPone both have their fair share of beef. Sandra Bernhard recently spoke about how sad she is that Madonna abruptly ended their friendship 30 years ago. But that's Madonna. Madonna has always been something. She's been accused of this as someone who chews people up and spits them out. Or when she no longer has use for you, she discards you and goes about her business. I was like, oh, but we were thick as thieves around this time from this time, but now you have no more use for me because you can't gain nothing from whatever you're trying to gain from me. So whatever. But these people have a right to feel how they feel because they were close to the matter. But LuPone also recently spoke about her regrets over her 30-year feud with Andrew Lloyd Webber, which of course a lot of people think this is the catalyst of why she has a problem with Madonna. Excuse me. is because Andrew Lloyd Webber vouched for Madonna and her acting, especially when she was cast as Evita, which she won the Golden Globe and not the Oscar, which still to this day still pisses off that old tired ass queen Elton John. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But but this whole thing with Andrew Lloyd Webber and her having the beef, and then of course she started as Ava Perón also. So on Broadway, Patti LuPone played Ava Perón. I believe she did it for like 4 years. And Madonna played it in the movie and got an award for it. She was good in the role. So that's why she was mad. So the American Horror, allegedly. So the American Horror Story star first fired shots at Madonna when prompted by a viewer question in 2017 on Watch What Happens Live. She said she hadn't spoken to the singer after she took on the role of Perón in the 1996 film adaptation. The only thing that Madonna has ever said to me was, "I'm taller than you." When host Andy Cohen pressed on about what LuPone thought of Madonna's Evita, she held nothing back, saying, "I was on the treadmill when MTV used to have videos." Oh, was that a read? Kind of was. Sorry, MTV, you had to take that stray. But she said Madonna is a movie killer. She's also dead behind the eyes. She can't act her way out of a paper bag. She should not be in films or on stage. She is wonderful, performer for what she does, but she is not an actress. LuPone has demonstrated willingness and ability to settle disputes. However, on the same episode of Watch What Happens Live, Cohen asked LuPone about her conflict with Webber, which originated from Webber choosing Glenn Close to star in his Broadway production of Sunset Boulevard, despite signing LuPone previously to the contract. So there's a beef with them in Sunset Boulevard, but yes, Patti LuPone has played Evita on stage, I believe, for like 4 years. She said she recalls seeing Close after all that controversy and after a great deal of silence on Glenn's part at the Kennedy Center Awards ceremony for Barbara Cook in 2011. As luck would have it, LuPone remembered Close sat down right next to me. Close reportedly told her I had nothing to do with it, and we hugged. I said, "Holy shit, it's that easy, and you can get rid of years of anxiety." And that's what I don't understand. It's like a lot of y'all just be fighting with each other and don't really think about the fact that, maybe it's not us. A lot of times it's these networks or these people that are behind the scenes that are the ones that are pulling the strings and starting these beefs between these women. But Glenn had to be the bigger person to come over to Patti LuPone, who was in her damn feelings, to be like, "You don't need to be mad at me. Like, it's not my fault of all this stuff. This is because of whatever, whatever, whatever." And now you realize that, all this animosity is for nothing. So, um, Madonna did clap back. We should get to that part because, some people think that she threw some subtle shade. Um, After the Hot Ones clip, went live on the YouTube. Madonna posted a cryptic TikTok video of her in the back of a car with the song "Whole Lot of Money" by rapper Bia overlaid. She did open up. She's opening up for Nicki Minaj. I don't know if she's doing it on all her dates, and I will play it here, but it's like, I'm not trying to. Oh, this was her on her way to. I could actually pull it up. Hold on. This is her actually on her way to New York Fashion Week, but I got to make sure that I was like, make sure it's muted because I don't want to get demonetized. Okay. So here we go. And this is Madonna. And that is not, I don't know if it's filtered, but first of all, I seen her sitting down. I seen the live video. She looks just like this. So money well spent, niece. So Madonna was in the back of in the car, with the lyrics playing, with the hashtag mood, and said, "I don't hang with jealous bitches. That's a weak disease. Ho, don't run up. If you broke and in my business, then just shut up." So a lot of people felt that that was a subtle jab at Patti LuPone, and that's fine. And the sleuths, they get on social media and they say all of that. But anyway, if y'all care to watch Patti LuPone and Agatha All Along, here's the thing. I am actually looking forward to Agatha All Along. So I can't wait for that to come on. But it comes on September 18th on Disney Plus, and they have the remaining 7 episodes. First of all, I hate when y'all do that. Why you only do 6, 7 episodes? I don't like when they do that with Disney Plus. I'm actually looking forward to this show, so I'm pretty excited about it. I can't wait for it. And Patti LuPone's not the only reason. I love Catherine Hahn, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing the show and what it's going to bring. I don't know. I was a little on the fence with it in the beginning, but the more I've been seeing the promotions and stuff, and the more of our clips I've been seeing, I'm like, you know what? I'm here for it. And plus, we got to support our male gay witches too. So, whatever your so I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think of this story? Do y'all think that Patty need to get over her damn self? And Madonna, clapping back as she was on her way to New York Fashion Week. I don't know if she was on her way or she was coming from New York Fashion Week, but more than likely, she was probably on her way there because she sat front row next to, little orphan Annie, aka Ice Spice. So you see the videos and stuff all over social media. So whatever your thoughts are on this story, let me know in the comments down below.